Hello there. You're welcome back to the channel. It is your one and only Lady Jackson bringing you this update as City Hot. That kind of sounded cool. Anyways, guys, in this particular video, I'm going to give you a full lowdown on the conversation between Neo and Tolani, where he was saying that she's becoming obsessive and controlling, and she was also warning him about what he does with other girls. And then the other part where Venita was exposing Neo to Tolani, and also the conversation between Doyin and Cece concerning Kidwire. So, of course, make sure you watch this video till the end, and don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell button beside for notification and every post I make. Share comments down below and also share this video. When you give this video a thumbs up, it helps more people get to see it. So let's get right into it. For the particular task for Thursday, it's a money point task. They were paired in twos. We have group 1 Frodd Messi, group 2 Venita Adekunle, group 3 Angel WhiteMoney, 4 Cece Pere, 5 Neil Cross, 6 Soma Tolani, 7 Sheyi Alex, 8 Doyin Ike, 9 Ilebaye and Kidwire. Now, this pairing is for them to create a business pitch to help them win a 5 million naira grant. Now, I guess the group that actually wins get the 5 million naira. Let's get right into the full gist on this particular video. And so far today, the conversation has been very, very dominant when it came to Cece and Doyin. Now, all the housemates are obviously ultimately preparing for their wager tax tomorrow, because if they don't get to win, they're gonna style for an extra 1 week. And you guys know how crazy it's been for them having not to have enough food this week. I mean, hunger has made them so united. I don't like it. I need chaos. We cannot thrive in this kind of atmosphere. Now, let me move on. So, of course, Cece and Doyin were having a conversation over Kidwire. And, Doyin was like, Kidwire is always avoiding me. Instead of asking me about the eggs he gave me, he's asking Cross to ask me. And then Cece was like, what if he finds you intimidating? Doyin responded, how am I intimidating him? If you're not intimidating him, I'm not intimidating him. You and I are very similar. And I'm like, what does she mean exactly by you and I are very similar? Cece has way more stronger energy than you. Like, she could attack you anytime, any day, and she's going to bring you down as much as she wants, if she tries, if she really wants to. And Cece responded saying, no, haven't you noticed it, that I don't come hard on these guys? And Doyin responded, I don't come hard too. Cece, I used to hear your voice now. I used to shun them. And then Doyin responded, there's some love and hate relationship here with him. And of course, this conversation went on to the fact that Cece started revealing that when guys feel intimidated by a lady, they tend to pull out and, separate themselves from that sense of communication. Now, she went on to add that she started noticing that good-looking men who had money and influence, started avoiding her, all because she had a strong energy, a controlling and intimidating energy, and they would just be chasing the small girls, and they would leave her, who is like the hottest babe in the mix of everything. And I'm like, girl, what you trying to say? You're like so short. Okay, I'm not going to be tacky on her. Before people come blast me for this channel. Anyways, moving on from that, I need to get into the hot part, right? So, of course, we saw that there was Neo, Tolani, and somebody else. They were in the pink room, lying down, and here was Cross and Venita. They were doing the task. They prepared for the task, the money task. And I must say, Venita's artwork are so amazing and beautiful. I never knew that she was that good when it comes to artwork. Anyways, moving on from that, they were having random conversations. Now, this was where Cross revealed that Venita has stolen kisses from him, and the housemates don't know, not even her husband. Now, if you don't know, the housemates are now calling Adekunle Venita's husband and her the wife and everything. And Venita denied all the allegations or claims by Cross. But this conversation moved on to Neo, who was interjecting in the bit of them building up their family bond, Venita and Neil, but he was interjecting and laughing. I was like, you're saying Cross is kissable. Are you sure you didn't do what he said? And then, Venita was like, I'm not like you who has been stealing kisses in dressing rooms and bathrooms. And Tolani Bbnaija was there. Initially, I actually thought it was the kisses that Neil and Tolani Bbnaija shared on Monday when they were preparing for the head of house games and the pardon me. It turns out Neil has been kissing another housemate. Yes, and Venita said in response to Tolani asking her who the person is, that I don't know your status, the both of you, so I'm not at liberty to say let your man or let him tell you himself. I'm like, what is really happening in Biggest house? Because a lot of chaos. Soon I'll be getting refreshed because, I don't like a calm place. And now this particular reading, I'll basically narrate exactly the conversation from Neil to Tolani Bbnaija and everything they said. In the long run, what you're going to pick out of this is the fact that Tolani Bbnaija warned Neil that whatever he wants to do with any other girl, he should not rub it in her face. He should not do it in her presence, or else she's going to come at them with the strongest force and energy as possible. It was crazy, that conversation. So let me just start. Neil, you tend to dish out a lot, Tolani. She responds, how? After giving out warnings. Neil, warning that what? Tolani, I don't like being disrespected. He responds, how is me having a conversation with somebody else disrespectful? Tolani Bbnaija, that was not an innocent conversation. I could give you many scenarios, but I would look like a child. Neil, you sound like I don't see you mingling with people and doing your own thing. Tolani, I don't disrespect you here with other people. Neil, shut up. Neil continued, I feel that there was an understanding that we have reached. Tolani responded, hope you're not thinking it's a relationship I want, Sha. And he looks at her puzzled. I was like, Tolani. And she waited and responded, wait, answer the question first. The way the conversation is going, you're acting like I think we want to have, or I'm claiming to have a relationship. He was like, no, the fact that we know that we don't want that, but we want to respect ourselves. You know what? I'm not even going to continue with how crazy this was long and rather very... I want to ask Tolani Bbnaija a question. I remember during your reunion after your season, you and Neil kept fighting and blasting each other back and forth, where you were telling him that you don't like him, you're not attracted to him, he should take his disgusting self and everything, blah, blah, away from you. And he responded to you back that he does not want you and stuff. And now you came to this show, you have dragged blankets from somebody, you have insulted somebody, you have blasted another person. That is, of course, first of all, Ilebaye and then Uriel, all because of this same man that obviously is jingling, a statement with a flyer in your face. I don't want you. I don't want to date you. He calls you bro. What is wrong with you, Tolani? Tolani, what is this? Because I was getting very tired. I literally wrote down the conversation, but I couldn't read it. Yes, obviously, I'm very exhausted in that conversation. So I'm going to move on right to the fact that, I'm going to tell you guys who won the Money Point 5 million naira grant and then everything that went down during this fourth pool party. It's going to be, So stick around. I'm going to see you on the next one.